welcome to my naked face. It's so weird because I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm like, you're not ready. You're not camera ready. You shouldn't be here. But today we're doing the makeup and books tag. So while I'm telling you about book recommendations, because you don't know how many people have been asking me for a book recommendations video, to which I sit back and I'm like, my whole channel's a book recommendation video. Well, it's fine. I feel you. It's been a really long time since I did a tag, which is a fun way to do book recommendations if you have never watched a book tag before. And I get a million requests to show how I do my makeup every day. I am not a makeup guru or beauty guru. I am no sort of makeup-y beauty guru at all. So I thought makeup and books tag, two birds with one fun stone. Let's do it! So the first step today is primer. If you don't know, primer is the stuff you're supposed to put on your face before foundation that makes it go on all nice and smooth. First I was like, that sounds stupid. But let me tell you, it makes the difference. The foundation looks so much better. Primer is pick a book that's left a lasting impression. Okay, so this is how I put my primer. It's nice and fresh and super light. I love my primer. It feels basically like moisturizing water. If you're wondering, it's like Too Faced Hangover. That book that's made a lasting impression on me. If I'm not gonna go Harry Potter for this, but this has made such a lasting impression, it will last forever. Another book that's made a big lasting impression on my mind is The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, which I loved. Love. I've read it twice, but I feel like I need to read it again because last time I read it was like probably 18 years old, 17, 16. I was but a youngkin, and I loved it. I've been following Robert Langdon ever since. I went back and read Angels and Demons right after I read this. It was even better. Now that I touch these books, I have to wash my hands again before I touch my face. What is next? Probably foundation. That's usually what I do next. Foundation. Ding, ding, ding. This is my foundation. Urban Decay. Then we got our foundation brush. It's one of those brushes that are like this. Olivia got it for me and it's my favorite. Pick your favorite first book in a series. My favorite first book in a series. I've noticed that powder is like 2 steps down, but I put on the powder right after my foundation. So I don't want like the foundation to start slipping off my face because that's the fear that Olivia has instilled in my soul. Without powder, your foundation's just gonna fall off, Christine. It's gonna come right off your face. You need powder. I use this Stay Matte. You can get it at the drugstore. It's great. Favorite first book in a series. I've read a lot of great first books in a series, and if I was going most recent favorite first book in a series, I'd have to go with Lady Midnight because this was fantastic. My favorite first book in a series, if I'm thinking like more long term, I think right now is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I mean, I loved this. And I know that if we're looking at the series as a whole, the first book is the weakest, but I had so much fun with these characters. I loved Selena. I loved the games. You know how I like a good game. There's this contest to see who's the best assassin, and like that was I loved that. And also, you know, Solarian. I just had so much fun with that. I miss baby SJ Maas characters from Throne of Glass. This is my copy of Throne of Glass. It's been personalized by Sarah herself. These are our love hearts. SJM and CMR. Next, concealer. Now, I usually do concealer most of the time after I do my eyelids because that's what Olivia said to do. She actually does like the eyes first and I can't handle that. I guess probably a lot of beauty gurus do that, but like I can't take it. How am I supposed to tell if that eyeshadow is gonna match my face? I know you're supposed to use a brush to apply concealer, but like I've yet to find a brush that makes the concealer look good on my face. But I know one thing, you're supposed to pat. You're supposed to tap, not smooth, not this. Tap this. And it makes my eyes look like a fresh little baby bird that just popped out of the earth. That's the way, I like it. Oh, there we are. Ta-da! Pick a character you wish you could get rid of, just like my under eye bags. Well, I know a few. Grover from the Percy Jackson series, because he's just there all the time. He's not doing anything. Another character I wish I could get rid of. Octavian from Heroes of Olympus series. Oh, another character. Oh, Shay from the Ugly series, okay? I don't know if you even remember her, because I barely do. All I remember is that I hated her because she was so annoying and I wanted to delete her at all times. I mean, I'm tempted maybe to say Jason Grace, but like if we didn't have Jason Grace, we didn't have all this great Jason Grace comedy. And I like making fun of him too much. to take him out of my life. Now I wish there was less of him, but I can appreciate a good Jason Grace burn. Now that we've done concealer, you have to do the powder again so the concealer doesn't fall off your face. Stay matte. Hey. Oh, I never did the question that goes with powder. Pick your favorite last book in a series. Oh my god, this is an easy one. I've been disappointed by so many last books in so many series. And my favorite last book of all time, definitely Deathly Hallows. If I had to pick a non-Harry Potter, we're going to Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. It's been a while since I obnoxiously promoted Infernal Devices series. It's been a while since I did a tag, so I haven't had the opportunity. This series is amazing. I don't care if you don't like City of Bones. Go pick up Clockwork Angel. Go pick up Clockwork Angel. Cassandra Clare is the queen of writing the last book in the series. And her last books are so good. Read the Infernal Devices before I get really upset that you haven't read them, because they're the best. If you haven't read Harry Potter, you know how I feel. And how I feel is go read Harry Potter. Now. This is such a weird combination of topics. Eyebrows. When I do my makeup, eyebrows come like 100 years from now, not right after powder. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, you know, I'll do the basis of my eyebrows so that I have some for you to look at. Is it creeping you out that my eyebrows are invisible? I mean, you can see them right now. Eyebrows, a book that you think everyone should read? That was Harry Potter. We already talked about this, I feel like, a million times. For my eyebrows, I like to use like the drawer, which is this. That's blurry. Hey. And I draw on. I'm not doing a good job because the viewfinder, not the same as a mirror. I gotta tell ya. Oh, I'm really fucking it up. I'll fix it later. A book that I think everyone should read. I don't think that really correlates with eyebrows. Oh, I fucked this one up too. Whoopsie daisies. That'll have to do for now. I'm gonna say it's 2017 and eyebrows are like a fulfilling thing. Like when you fill in your eyebrows with the eyeshadow and they get all dark and real, it's just like so satisfying for someone who doesn't have eyebrows, you know? It's just like, whoa, look at that. Now there's eyebrows on your face. Instead of a book that you think everyone should read, eyebrows should be a fulfilling second book in the series where like you read the first book and it's kind of like a tease for everything you want to happen, or it was kind of annoying because you're like, you know this has to happen but you haven't seen it, you just want it. And that second book for me has got to be The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. This book was like oxygen after I was being strangled for an entire book. This is an amazing series. I really loved it. But that first book was like Percy-less. Without Percy, I was just like, hey Jason. And then this book was just like, Florida Days, and it was just like filling in your eyebrows. You eyebrowless folks out there know what I'm talking about. Next. Ooh, next is eyeshadow. Pick a book that has your favorite colors on the cover. This is the thing that I put on my eyes before I put the eyeshadow so that the eyeshadow sticks on better. Olivia told me to do it and I like it, so that I kept doing it forever. Then we take our eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do some gold. And what I do is like put it on. Sometimes I do like a rainbow, like an arc going this way. And then I put a color underneath it too. I don't know if this is right, but like I like it, so I do it. Look at that, my eyes are shadowed. See, now the more eyeshadow you do, the more eyebrows you need. Now that my eyebrows are kind of a hot mess, I'm not sure how this final product's gonna be. So I use this other eyebrow thing to fill them in more. Olivia got it for me for Christmas. She just said like, this is for your eyebrows. So I was like, okay. Then I try to make an arc because like everyone tells me that's what eyebrows do. Maybe I make it a little longer than it's supposed to be. Eyebrows. Oh, I made that one too thick. Oopsie daisies. Well, I'm just going to yoga today and making this video for you guys. So, in the grocery store. Nothing too fancy. And then I take my brush. I have a really skinny eyebrow brush. That's been like my favorite thing. Here it is. Look how tiny it is. It's revolutionary. I could stay in the lines with it. Okay, let's really try this. When I say really try, I mean let's kind of try. Okay, so I'm just painting in this dark color for the fulfilling feeling of having eyebrows. Oh no, I went outside the lines. Oh shit, that's dark. There's some dark eyebrows. Uh-oh. You know, the other eyebrow's much longer than this eyebrow. Gotta take a little longer. Oh, that one's like a caterpillar. It just doesn't look good at all. They're so different from each other. Whoops. Pick a book that's your favorite colors on the cover. Okay, I was gonna show you Isla and the Happily Ever After. Right here. There it is. But those colors don't look good on my face. I enjoy yellow on my face and I love this cover. It's so bright and it makes you feel happy and cheery. I look weird. Ooh, next, eyeliner! I know you've all been anxiously awaiting my eyeliner process. You don't even know how many people on the streets, at the mall, behind the deli counter at the ShopRite are like, hey, and I'm like, what? And they're like, sweetie, I appreciate that wing. And I'm like, what? And they're like, nice wings. And I'm just like, my eyeliner? And they're like, yeah. I can't help but always think that they're kind of making fun of me because that's what people do regarding my weird makeup. And like sometimes they're like, how long does it take you to do your eyeliner every morning? And I'm like, 15 seconds. People will sit there and struggle forever to get them even. And I'll just be like, blurpity blurp. Blurpity blurp. Moving on. Pick a dark and mysterious book. That's what eyeliner is to books. Oh, not too bad. It could have been worse. And then we need a second line. So then we're like, whoop. Oh shit. That went crazy because of the viewfinder. Yeah. Oh shit. Second line just went cray. Just make this one a little longer to match. What am I now? It's not that bad. Like I probably had days where I've gone like this because like that's how it came out. Book that's dark and mysterious. The Call by Pedro Gillen is what I want to say. Like that one is dark and mysterious and you don't know where it's gonna go and it's just like horrifying sometimes, the stuff that you see. But also another book that's dark and mysterious that I love, that's like one of my favorites of all time, I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I love this book. I love it so much. I've still only read it once and that is not enough time for this book. This is a work of masterpiece art book. I love this. Next, Mascara. Pick a long book. Oh, that makes sense because mascara takes freaking forever to put on my eyes. I have eyelashes, but you can't see them. Look, they're invisible. There they are. There they are. There they are. It takes me like 2 minutes per eye. This looks horrifying. A long book. What else am I gonna say but A Court of Mist and Fury or Deathly Hallows? Those are my favorite long books. Oh, I know one! Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. What a fabulous book. And it's so long. Next, blush. Blush is one of my favorite things. I have this broken palette that I used to have from Smashbox, but I use the blush. Pick a book that had some cringeworthy romance. Cringeworthy, like, ooh, I don't think we're ready to say those things yet. I'll go with Edge of Everything because there was definitely some insta-love in here that I was like iffy about. You know, sometimes you're on board with the insta-love, like in Twilight. Because it didn't feel like insta-love there until people were like yelling about it after I was done. But this one, I mean, maybe when I was younger, I wouldn't have picked up on it as much. There's some like romantic words exchange. I felt too insta-lovey for my heart. Cringeworthy in the idea that like, I don't need all these love scenes because I don't care about this couple as much. I could go with Empire of Storms because there's one couple in there that I'm just like, if you've read it, you know the couple I'm talking about. You know the couple that I'm like, okay, whatever. Next. Highlighter! Pick a book that brightened your day. Oh, how cute. I don't use highlighter. I use some bronzer, so we're gonna switch that up. Do some contouring. I learned how to contour. I don't know. I think Natasha tried to tell me. Olivia tried to tell me. And also this Smashbox thing tried to tell me. Oh, look at this. I just kind of do whatever feels right in the moment. A book that brightened up my day. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm gonna go with November 9th by Colleen Hoover because I was so happy and giddy throughout that entire book. Oh, and like also Anna and the French Kiss. I've said that one a lot of times too. These books that made me happy to talk about all the time. These day brighteners. Oh my god, we're down to the last thing. The last thing we have is lipstick, which is your favorite book kiss. Ooh, juicy. What lipstick should I put on for this? I'm using my casual pink lipstick by Anastasia that's called Soft Lilac Liquid Lipstick. And I've been putting it on Q-tips and then putting on my lips because I find I have much more control that way. Look at the control, I'm like a painter. I gotta say, I'm not very happy with my look today. I cannot do my makeup in a camera. This is so hard. Ooh, My favorite book kiss. Okay, this is such a juicy question, and there's so many good book kisses. So I've got two options for this one. City of Glass. That kiss at the end of City of Glass after, you know, that little house explosion. You know the scene. We wanted it so bad for so long. Like, mild City of Glass spoilers, so mute if you don't want to hear it until I put the book down. So we have the mallet kiss at the end of City of Glass, which is also great. But as you know, if you follow me, I was a hardcore Clay shipper. Because I knew as soon as they told them that they were brother and sister, that they weren't gonna be brother and sister. And then the house exploded. They made it out and it was like, and then we have in City of Fallen Angels, we have this amazing brick wall kiss. And I remember reading it on the tube in London and be like, oh my god. I feel weird reading this on the tube because there's like so many people and this is like such a hot makeout scene. It was such a hot makeout scene. That brick wall kiss though. That was the books and makeup tag. I hope you had fun. I'm Christine. I make videos every Tuesday. I'm at XTeenMay on Twitter and Instagram. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!